Hello folks, welcome to this second part of the album collection video on CD. Oh yeah, so now, last time we did AC/DC, which is over there, and now it's the turn of Aerosmith. So yeah, a bit of a brief history summary on the band, and also facts while I'm going along, while I'm doing the albums. So yeah, they were formed in 1970, Tom Hamilton and also Joe Perry, who were in a band together called the Jam Band initially, and also they met up also with Steve Tyler, Joey Kramer, and a guitarist called Ray Tabano for the first year of the band, who got replaced by Brad Whitfield, who created the classic Aerosmith lineup. And they released their first album in 1973, and then Aerosmith, and then afterwards, and also now we'll go Get Your Wins, and then they broke into the mainstream with a couple of albums called Toys in the Attic, and Ruts, and Bruts, and Rocks. Night in the Ruts. That's 1979 actually. So yeah. They became like a very, very popular rock band in the 1970s, and built up a very big, massive following, and some of their and also for their fans, they got a nickname for themselves called the Blue Army, and also as well, some of the songwriting team, well, out of the main two, which would be Steven Tyler and Joe Perry, they've also got a nickname called the Toxic Twins. The Toxic Twins were basically because of the 1970s rock and roll lifestyle which they did back then as well. And then afterwards, and then in the 70s going into the 80s, that some of their success went down because all the band members were on the drug and booze type of thing, and also particularly Steven Tyler as well during that time, and also Joe Perry left and Brad Whitfield, and it wasn't until the 1980s that they made their comeback, and brought Joe Perry and Brad Whitfield back into the band, which the lineup's been there ever since, and with the help of a manager called a guy called Tim Collins, he sort of helped the band get back up to popularity in the latter half of the 80s and 90s, and pretty much they've been going ever since. So yeah, and Tim Collins got fired in 1996, by the way, also as well, and because the band wanted to take some time off in between an album called Get a Grip and the World Tour, and their album after that, and then basically they've but anyway, it's still going at the moment. So yeah, been going since 1970, 53 years. Anyway, some of the albums I've got here to show are mainly released after their comeback. So, starting off with this one, got Aerosmith, Permanent Vacation. This was the second album of when they came back to popularity and success. This came out 1987. 1987 features many hit singles on here. Angel, Dude Looks Like a Lady, Ragdoll, amongst others, on there. It's also produced by Bruce Fairbairn, and also the first Aerosmith album, which they also employed like outside songwriters as well to help craft some of the hits on the album. So yeah, Pump, the successful follow-up to Permanent Vacation. That one came out 1987. This one came out 1989. This one, and I have to. Out of honesty, I have to listen to these myself all the way through, but anyway, this was another pretty successful album at the time when it came out. Featuring many hit songs on here. Love in an Elevator, Fine, You're Nust. Here's the other side. Janie's Got a Gun. Yeah, there's Aerosmith logo. Pump on there. Oh yeah, they were released on Geffen in that time period. And they also followed with many successful tours as well on here. So skipping ahead to 1993, big ones. This is a compilation album which featured many of their songs released on the Geffen label. between 1987 and 1993 on there. So yeah, compilation album. We've got some. I assume this probably looks like sumo wrestling on that photo, possibly, type of thing. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, there's a photo of the band on here in 1993. And then this one, just push play. This has got the price sticker on it. Anyway, some of the CDs in the rack weren't actually originally mine. I should probably mention. Well, in the CD racks, they would have been my dad's, but then gave them to me 7 years ago. So yeah, really added to the collection on there. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't listened to this one properly yet, out of honesty, but yeah, this is a more like pop influenced album. Well, from what I read, from what I read on this one, and then yeah, so yeah, that's basically all the Aerosmith albums. Sorry, I've got on album. So yeah, well anyway, I've got one more album video for today. Next up, it's another Australian band called Airborne, which will be coming up. So yeah, till part 3 of the video. This is Mattman8713. You look after yourselves, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, also to the channel, and hit that notification bell for future videos, so you don't miss a thing, which would be nice and neat. And thanks very much for watching. I will see you all in part 3. So cheerio.